What's up, guys? Welcome back to this week's weekly outlook. We had a wonderful week, but we're not here to talk about that. If you want to find out how beautiful the week went, then you can always join us in our group, link in the description as usual. But today I want us to first talk about the fundamentals. I want us to be looking at the fundamentals first, what we're expecting before we dive into the charts. So fundamentally, this is what we're looking at. On Sunday, obviously nothing. Monday, not really much news. We have the Republic Bank of Australia, Governor Bullock is speaking, nothing too serious. But Wednesday, there's obviously a lot of news. So we have the Aussie CPI rate, core CPI. We have the Bank of Canada monetary policy report, rate statement. So yeah, Canada and Aussie, be very careful on Wednesday. Thursday, we do have the Bank of Japan policy rate. Not really expecting any major cuts or anything. I think it's going to remain at 0.5, but you never know. We also have a press conference. USD data, advanced GDP is not that big. And then on Friday, we have manufacturing PMI. Canadian, yeah, this is kind of the news we have. So it's a very, I'd say there's not much news. However, on Wednesday, I would look out for this. The dollar is federal funds rate, like they've been talking about a 25% base points cut, BPS, right? So this rate cut will definitely alter the markets a bit, but people have kind of been expecting this for a while, so I don't think anything crazy will happen. Same thing with the Canadian dollar. People have been expecting this for a while, so could be some bearishness, but yeah, that's just something to look forward to. Obviously, if you're here for the first time, this is what we look at, the dollar yen basket, and these are the pairs. Always remember that timestamped, everything is timestamped. So whatever your favorite pairs that you want to just look at directly, it's timestamped. Now, why don't we just jump right into this? So the dollar, what am I looking for the dollar? Same thing I looked for last week. I talked about this, guys. At the beginning of last week, I said I'm just expecting bullishness, and as you can see, we've just been going higher and higher. This was CPI on Friday. We had the CPI was cooler than expected. So if CPI is hotter than expected, which is higher than we have, obviously it's bullish for the dollar. But it was cooler than expected, and we had this. Basically, this is a liquidity sweep. So we really pushed down. Obviously, if you look at it on a smaller time frame, you can even see it was really a liquidity sweep. And so, yeah, I think the dollar is still bullish because people were expecting those CPI numbers, and generally the dollar has been bullish. CPI is not everything. It's something, but it's not everything. So yeah, I just expect a continued upside here on the dollar. So what would that look like on EURUSD? That would look like just more downside, really. It's kind of already made its move. Maybe if it comes back to the weekly open, we could look for some more shorts. Preferably, I'd like it to come back to the supply zone and then look for more shorts. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on your USD. I think it's pretty straightforward. If you've been watching these outlooks every week, same thing with GU. I closed this because I just didn't want to hold this over the weekend. Actually, Trump literally just announced, if I have that, if I remember this correctly, Trump just gave I think he just announced some tariffs on Canada like a few minutes ago, guys. Yep, 46 minutes ago, basically, just under an hour. Yeah, about an hour ago. So Trump just announced. So this is going to cause some volatility, obviously. So yeah, that's why I closed this at around 2.33. Still a win. I was kind of hoping to set a new low with this because my TP was somewhere here, actually, kind of like a 3. I was looking for a 3R, but sometimes you just take what the market gives you. Better at 2.23 than nothing, right? So will I be looking at entering this? Probably. Maybe if I can get lower time frame confirmation around here, then I may look for a short, but it's kind of already made its move. I will update you guys during the course of the week, though. Let's look at USD CAD. USD CAD is gonna definitely gap. We're gonna see a gap. This was kind of the setup I was looking for in USD CAD. But yeah, Trump obviously just recently announced tariffs, so we just have to see how the markets respond to that before we look for any positions on USD CAD. But generally, I think it will be bullish for the dollar. Usually, this is good for the dollar, right? And so, yeah, Aussie USD, I'm not really looking to trade it, if I'm being honest with you guys. yeah, it's just very consolidated. Look at this. This is not the best price action from like what, mid-October, not kind of the end of October. Did we take liquidity? We kind of took out some highs, so maybe some short-term downside. Maybe if you break this fractal low, then maybe you can look for something like this. I don't think there's enough downside, but yeah, I'd probably, let me get me the path tool. I'll probably look for something like this. If you can break this fractal low, maybe enter on a retest and then just come back. I'll short this back to the down because we're obviously in a range. If you look at it from like the 4 hour, we're in a 4 hour range. So it would make sense to just short this back down since we did take out these two highs, which is good. So if we do break this fractal low, I'll be waiting for a retest and then try and short this back to the downside. But until then, yeah, NZD/USD, I am looking for some shorts. I already know this. It's kind of squeezing into the highs. So kind of the same thing. I'm looking for a fractal break, right? I thought we had one here. I took a loss on this last week. I thought this was the fractal break we needed, but I mean, no. Strategy is 100% and we just kind of shot back up. So I'll be looking if we can get a fractal break here and shorts. I really want to short this all the way back down, if I'm being honest. I want to short this all the way back down. So I'll try and look for some intraday entries. Could be here. And I'm just going to target this low. Really a new low, because like if you look at this from the daily, we're extremely bearish, right? Look at that. Just so you understand where I'm going with this. And I really kind of want to short this to the yearly level, but I'll just be happy to set a new low. So as you can see, guys, this is a very bearish market. So probably have this here. The RR is not really favorable, guys. So yeah, I probably have to look at this from like a 30-minute kind of setup and then just cover this highs. Maybe I can get something out of this. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. But I'm just gonna need more development. Realistically, I'm just gonna wait for something like this. We have clear bearish structure and any form of a pullback, I'll be looking to just get some sells in and put my stop loss somewhere here. Again, yeah. Those are my views on the dollar. I think those are the last dollar pairs. Yeah. Let's go to odd CAD. Okay, what are we looking for here? We're in a range. We're in a very, very nice range. This is a very beautiful range. We have a lot of equal highs here. So theoretically, I want to see these highs taken out, and then I want to just short this right back to the downside because this is a range. 1, 2, 3, 4. This still has some room to go up, in my opinion. However, due to the tariffs on Canada, we'll probably see this open down here. And then maybe I guess we'll just look for longs back up into the range. And then yeah, just look for a setup in the kind of 30-minute. Yeah, it's already kind of looking clean for shorts. We tap into this supply zone. Look at that. Let me mark that out for you so I'm not seeing my own things. See this buy up before the sell down right there. So we tap into this supply zone and we just sell off. So it does look good for shorts. It's probably gonna gap down as long as there's no development because of this. Because of Mr. Trump here doing this, it's probably gonna gap down. So yeah, yeah, let's see what develops out of this. But it's probably gonna open down here or in the middle, and it's gonna need to fill the gap. So I'd wait for developments before I just jump into anything Aussie CAD related. But we're in a nice range. I don't mind trading ranges like that. That's a clean range to trade. Let's look at Aussie NZD, which is also kind of in range, if I remember correctly. Okay, not as clear. This is kind of what I was looking at to open the week. Yeah, I don't think this is the strongest supply zone. We did take out this high, so it's not too bad, but this is something I was looking at. I kind of want to see these highs get taken out, and then we have a fractal structure shift. Hey guys, my Kikuyu, man, a fractal structure shift. There we go. Yeah, so I'm looking for that to happen, and then we can look for downside on this. As you can see, it's We obviously flipped bearish. If you can't see that for you, I can mark it out. We took up some liquidity, and we've just kind of been trading down. Yeah, we've just been trading down. So maybe we take out this highs and then just set a new low. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for on Aussie NZD. And I think that'll be the end of the Aussie pairs. Let's go to the yen pairs. Yen is bearish. I'm looking for shorts. I'm shorting the yen. I just trying to call the bottom or top of this thing just doesn't work. I'm currently in a USDJPY trade as we speak. That's the only trade I left open over the weekend, and we're about 100 pips in profit. I did tell people to take this trade, so I hope you're in this trade, because why would you not be in this trade? So yeah, we did take this position at 151 point, yeah, just about 7. We took this position. You're not gonna tag me in, my friend. You're not gonna tag me in. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, we took this position around here. I'm targeting a new high. The yen basket's just so weak. I think just one quick glance at this is useless to try and call the bottom on this. Like, this pair is just melting. Look at the yearly open acting beautifully, guys. This is why I love the opens. The yearly and the monthly and 3-monthly open just shooting price down. So we're bearish, and I think we're just going to continue to sell down. We're going to set a new low, because that's all we've been doing, setting new lows. So in terms of the pairs I'm looking for, longs, I'm going to hold the USDJPY pair, right? Just the one I just mentioned. I'm going to continue to hold this pair. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to continue to hold this. I think right now we're at least about a good almost 2 hour, right? Yeah, just about 2 hour. I want to hold it till the 3 hour, because the yen is just so weak, so it makes no sense to close. I did close Swiss yen, which I kind of regret, but I did profit at 3 hours, so I can't really complain. Yeah, so I closed it right here, which is about a 3 something, yeah, 3.1, and it's just still buying. But yeah, it's looking good for upside. I'll really just be looking at lower time frames. Honestly, the Swiss franc to the yen is the most bullish market. It's like gold. Like, it's really like gold, guys. Like, if you look at the Swiss franc to the yen, it's hard, because it's hard to get an entry in it, because it's just so bullish, and you don't want to just jump in randomly, right? So in terms of this, I'll be looking for pullback. Maybe if we can, we already took out liquidity, so this would have been a good time to enter. But if we can come back probably to the daily open here, maybe take this liquidity, and then just any form of bullish confirmation, I'll just hop right back in. So I'm also looking to young the Swiss franc. Let's take a look at a few more yen pairs before we continue. GJ, yeah, GJ did a wonderful thing right here. Took liquidity, took all of this out, tapped into this literally small, very small demand zone, and it's just going right back up. It's a 30-minute, right? Yeah, this just looks for more. It looks good for more longs, if I'm being honest. Probably re-enter on the daily open, something like this. If you can get a retracement, liquidity was swiped. You can target a 3R, and actually, you can do this. Try and get in. Yeah, this is not bad at all. The pound is not the strongest, but the yen is just really weak. Look at that. So definitely looking for some continuation longs in this, guys. Looks good. EURUSD, Euro probably not, because the euro is like the weakest of the major currency pairs right now. So probably, yeah, this is not the best. It is very bullish, but no, I won't be. I think they're better pairs to trade. Let's look at NZD yen. Yeah, they're all kind of the same, and I'm just looking at this from the 30-minute, because I think we already can tell the swing structure right now. So swing structure is the same. Aussie yen, yeah, kind of the same thing, a bit more kind of rangy. We did take liquidity though, and then we've already set a new high, so yeah, that's already gone. So yeah, I think I'll hold on to my USDJPY pairs. I'll hold on to this. I'll look for an entry on the Swiss franc, and I'll look for an entry on the pound, and I'll wait for the yen pairs. Guys, you can't trade every single pair. just look at the pairs that look good and just run with it, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's go to the Swiss franc. So Swiss franc looking good for shorts. I was looking for shorts here. I didn't get tagged into this, but this was already my idea, and it is looking kind of good. We took liquidity, right? Let me confirm that. Yeah, did we just barely? Yeah, we took liquidity, which is beautiful, and we had a fractal structure break around here, and we had a double fractal here. So yeah, this does look good for some downside. Where are we at? It does look good for some downside, and I'm trying to long the Swiss franc this week, if I'm being honest. So probably long this from the monthly open, put a stop right there, and then just target this just all the way back down, and try and get like a 2.5. Yep. This is solid. This is a solid setup for the week. I probably wouldn't enter this immediately, because they're kind of the other pairs I'm really looking at shorting. One of them is GBP Swiss. I know NZD is one of them. Let's look at GBP Swiss. GBP Swiss, yeah. It's kind of already made its move, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if we take out these equal highs, I'll definitely be looking for a short, because these are fake highs. These are gonna get taken out. There's no liquidity, right? Euro Swiss. Yeah, this is another setup I could be looking at, because unfortunately we didn't take this liquidity up here. So, and this is an equal high as it gets, right? These are equal highs, so this is a bit concerning. So maybe I won't hop right into this, but I do like the setup, and I do like it for some downside. Even further than this, by the way, I think we could just push all the way down. If we even get a 4R on this, I'm being realistic with you guys. So, because yeah, I mean, swing structure is bearish, right? Look at that. So I will definitely be shorting one of the pairs, one of the XXX CHF pairs. I want to see how the market reacts to what Trump just said. But at least one or two of these pairs I'll be looking for shorts. NZD Swiss too. NZD Swiss also looks good, but I need to see further development. And then we have obviously Aussie Swiss. So one of these pairs, one or two of these pairs, yeah, this is even better for shorts. I did not get tagged into this, but yeah, we also took liquidity here. Yep. And we look like we're getting our fractals. So yeah, one of the pairs, at least one or two of the pairs. I really want to long the Swiss franc on at least two pairs, and I want to long against the yen on at least two pairs. So it's a matter of which one I can get probably the best RR, whatever has less news. Maybe the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand doesn't have much news, so we'll look at that. And yeah, that'll be it for the Swiss franc pairs. Let's go look at Euro AD. These are the less attractive pairs this week, if I'm being honest. The Euro versus the Euro and the pound pairs in general. These are like the less. I was looking for long on this. Thankfully, we didn't get tagged in. Almost got tagged in. That would have been bad. This is bearish to me. Yeah, I'm not really looking for anything on these pairs this week. Really slow. Both pairs are really weak. Same thing to Euro NZD. Not the most attractive pairs this week, if I'm being honest. Euro NZD is probably not too bad. Didn't get tagged into here as well. I was really looking at some longs here. We didn't get tagged in. Maybe if we break structure here, but I think we're looking bearish. I mean, swing, we're obviously really bullish, but the Euro has just really been weak. So Euro pound as well, they're both weak, so it's probably consolidating. I guess we've reached the top of the range, right? So maybe some shorts possibly. Yeah, it's not the best. You could look for some shorts. I mean, if you're trading this, you could look for shorts. We're at the top of the range. But yeah, I'm not really interested in these pairs this week, but we'll just go through them as it's EuroCAD, sorry. EuroCAD is kind of the same. So EuroCAD, Euro AED, Euro NZD, they're kind of the same. Yeah, this is an idea I had. Wow, should have been straight to TP. Should have taken it, huh? Tough. This is a good setup. It never came to fruition. But maybe some longs. This is a bit more bullish. It's probably gonna open higher though because of the Canadian news. GBP CAD, both relatively weak, so maybe some longs on this realistically, because the lows are acting as good support, so you can expect this to hold. And if you had to take this at market open, just based off of swing structure, and this low seems to be protected, and you could easily long this up for, yeah, it's not too bad a trade. Obviously the higher probability long would come somewhere like this. If we break here and then you get kind of a retest over here, and you'll get a less RR, but it's more likely to go to TP. You still get a 2.5 to 1. So yeah, I guess I'll look at GCAD this week. This is not a bad setup, if I'm being honest, especially the tariffs apparently now in Canada. That's not a bad idea. So I think GCAD is the only one of these Euro pairs. Same with GBPUSD. I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, I'd like a fractal structure break here, but it's just so close, and I think we're just gonna keep going down. For some reason, the New Zealand dollar has been strong. GBP odd, kind of the same thing. A bit more bearish. So yeah, I'm not going to be trading this week. You could look for some shorts on shorter time frames. Actually, for you day traders, you could just target this supply zone and then try and short this down all the way to the monthly or the 3 monthly. So you could have a setup like this here above these highs, and then just shut it back down to the 3 monthly. That's very possible. This is not the worst setup in the world. Not at all. The supply zone is in control, and yeah, will I take it? No, I think there are better pairs to trade. But if you have to trade GA, then go for that. Lastly, let's look at gold. This outlook has taken long. My goodness. So gold. Yeah, this was the setup I had on market open, and I told y'all this is it literally just hit TP 2.7 now. So if you took the trade, congratulations. It missed it for me. It happened really quickly. I didn't really have time to tag myself in, but yeah, it was a really good trade before a crazy sell-off, man. What on earth was this? This was crazy. And then now I think that we're still gonna have another sell-off. I still see some further downside for gold, maybe till the monthly or the 3 monthly open. So I won't be trading gold this week. Yeah, no gold for me. Lastly, Bitcoin as usual. Let's finish with some Bitcoin. Look how strong this monthly, 3 monthly area is, guys. If you're not using this indicator, I don't know what you're doing with your lives. Look at that. Boom, reacts right off of this, takes out this liquidity, and just shoots down from 113 to 107. So maybe some shorts on Bitcoin. I will not be trading Bitcoin this week either, because there's just so much sounding Bitcoin right now, and I don't want to get involved. But it does look good for, we have a fractal break of fractal structure, whatever. My mouth, I'm tired of talking, guys. 24 minutes. So yeah, this is what it looks good for some longs, but it also looks good for shorts, which means you should just probably stay the hell out of the market. So that will do it. I wish you guys a very successful trading week, and I will see you guys